Maybe we never outgrow being little children. Yesterday, my little girl asked me for scripture. She wanted something she could take to her class and present. And somehow Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8 came to mind. My son, hear the instructions of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. It is such a simple verse, but not when you hear it through the eyes of a child. You're supposed to listen to your parents. You learn from them and you don't forget what they have taught you. But as I sat with that verse, I found myself thinking about something much deeper. What happens when the little child grows up? Because I am no longer the child being told to listen. I am the adult who has had to make the decisions. I have to face the consequences and learn from my mistakes, and sometimes look back at the things I was told years ago. And sometimes I understand them. There are lessons we don't appreciate when we first hear them. Sometimes wisdom sounds like restrictions when we're young. Sometimes correction feels uncomfortable. If someone's trying to protect you, all you can see is that they're telling you what you cannot do. Then life happens, and suddenly you remember. You remember the warnings, you remember the advice, conversation you didn't think much about at the time, and you realize they weren't trying to hold me back, they were trying to help me. That thought took me somewhere else yesterday. It made me think about Jesus and the little children. There is something incredibly beautiful about the way Jesus welcomed them. He didn't treat children as interruptions to something more important. He made room for them. He called them near. And perhaps that is what touched me the most as I looked at the painting. I imagined this message. While Jesus is surrounded by children and his disciples, a quiet invitation just to come close. No grand speech, no complicated explanation, just Jesus making room. And I think there's something there for us as adults too. We spend so much time of our lives trying to prove that we are grown, we are strong and capable and independent. We learn to carry things ourselves. We become more responsible for other people. We make decisions and we try to understand life. Yet Jesus still calls us to come to him. Perhaps being childlike before God isn't about being immature. It's about remembering how to trust. A child can ask questions without pretending to know all the answers. They can reach for a parent's hand without needing to understand the whole journey. Receive love without first calculating whether they've earned it. Somewhere along the way, we adults seem to forget how to do those things. My little girl asking me for scripture reminded me of something I don't want to lose. The willingness to listen and the humility to learn. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8 may have been the verse she needed for her class, but yesterday I realized it was speaking to me too. Because there will always be something I don't know. There will always be wisdom I need to receive. Moments when God uses someone else to teach me something I wasn't ready to understand before. So perhaps we never really outgrow being little. Not when it comes to God. We can grow older without becoming too old to listen. We can become wiser without becoming too proud to learn. Stronger without becoming too independent to reach for his hand. And maybe that is what I want to carry from this little moment with my daughter. She asked for scripture to give her class, but instead, God gave me a gentle reminder too. Stay teachable, stay humble, and stay close. Because sometimes the greatest wisdom we receive is not found in knowing more, but in remembering that we still have a Father who invites us to come to Him like little children. Have a blessed Friday.